galactic civil war spreads across the stars. From the heights of Coruscant to fiery Mustafar, to fight the evil empire, for people join the fray. These are the heroes of the Hydian way.
Welcome to Heroes of the Hydian Way. This is a Star Wars actual play podcast, and we're playing in Edge Studios' Age of Rebellion system. This is Arc 3, Episode 10 of The Hard Road. And I'm Ben, the GM for this adventure, and I'm using they, them pronouns.
Hey y'all, I'm Erica Goodwitch, and I'm playing Norrin Gremian, they, them, engineer scientist.
I'm Zach, I use they, them pronouns, playing Shin Shazin, he, him pronouns. He's an infiltrator interrogator.
Alright, and now, Destiny points.
Oh, yes, Destiny.
Exclamation point, D-R?
D space R, yeah.
Yeah! But, dark side.
2 light side.
Oh, good job, Shen.
Finally, I get some light side points. I'm pretty sure most of my rolls have been dark side.
As long as we've got one for each person, there's enough of a pool.
Or are you scared to give us more light side points?
Not exactly.
Oh no, that sounds ominous. Look what you've done, Erica. Look what you've done.
Brought balance to it.
Hey, there we go.
All right, so that's 2 in a row. Cool. We start off with Lone having just come into the surgery bay. This is a notable enough thing that has brought everyone from the Codfather who's around in with him. And Lone takes his manipulator arms and lays them down, saying, "They fell," and shows the unconscious body of Isazel and Hookman, one in each of the loader arms.
Fell? What do you mean fell? How? What? We need to prep the base. We got it. Captain's down. Starts scrambling towards medics and ouch. Stop doing that. Do this.
Norrin calls for Trollway again. Like, Trollway, I need you to take over the general tent now. As they are hastily, like, scrubbing sanitizer over their arms and hands and stuff so they can be ready to.
Of course, Commander.
Norrin, how are you in surgery? As Shin starts going through their bag for something to inject.
Adequate enough. I wouldn't say, like, I mean, I have doctorates. I'm not a doctor, okay? Anyway.
Ain't good enough for me, I think. Better, well, yeah, we gotta get this done. I'm trying to find... Oh, there it is.
I'm not just gonna sit here and be useless.
Yeah, can Shin use another stem stick?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Shin is awake and ready and definitely not tired.
Shin is going to be super tired after this, but not right now.
We'll see when it wears off.
Mm-hmm.
Did we say it was an injection before? I think we
did.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Norrin, Shin's not even hiding it. You just see him rifle through a bag, grab an injection, stab himself in the thigh, and throw the needle in a sharp spin and start scribbing up.
That's where we are. All right.
It's not dangerous. It's just a stim. It's been a busy day.
I know it's been a busy day, but let's just keep going. And you are going to get retired after this.
I'm not even on tenure. Oh no! Everything's it's fine. It's fine. I've got more.
Benched?
It's okay.
Benched? Is that the proper metaphor, like sports metaphor for this? I don't know.
I don't play sports. I'm not. Listen, I'll be fine. We'll be fine. Everyone's fine.
Nobody's fine.
Okay, I think the beds are okay. We got it. We're good.
Due to the nature of being a load lifter, Lone does have, like, they're essentially able to use their manipulator arm one each for being a spine board for each. Like, on one is Isazel and the other one is Hookman. So as the droids or whoever are bringing the beds over or are directing him to where to place them down, he's able to just essentially unscoop or lay them down on the surgery beds.
I'm in beds now. Gurneys, get him in here.
He's able to do it very, very cautiously. Both of them are passed out. They're not responsive. They do have life signs on both of them. You can see that in both cases, there's at least some breaks that have happened. Definitely looks like at least one leg and one arm on each has broken. I'm figuring the cybernetic arm on Hookman has been damaged somewhat extensively. They're passed out due to circumstances and exceeding their wounds.
I'm assuming that we basically just need to get them prepped enough to go into the Bacta tanks. Like, stabilized enough and then prepped for the Bacta.
You absolutely can do that. If you are wanting to get them out of there sooner, you could do medical checks. Both of them have fairly nasty crits on them. And especially Isazel's probably be a great idea to clear. And yes, you can get that for doing the Bacta Bob, but it takes a long time.
Would there be anything like collapsed lungs or anything? Because I can see that being an issue, needing to be fixed before being fixed before being intubated and put into a Bacta tank.
Yeah, I could see that. Like, I'm essentially expecting this to work like a old school skill challenge where there'll be checks for the crits to clear, and on top of that, I am figuring that some work is going to be needed to be done for getting them prepped to go into a Bacta tank, but also possibly trying to heal some of the wounds so that they're not having to be in the Bacta tank near as long.
Especially given that we have a limited supply of Bacta.
That too, yes.
All right. We need to keep them immobilized. We need to get strapped down where they're not wounded. There's compound fractures. We gotta get the disinfectant medics. Ouch! Can you get the compounds we need to coagulate some of this blood? But also, we need we'll need a lot of saline.
Of course.
I need to know the captain's blood type. Does anyone know the captain's blood type? And Hookman, we need records.
Yes, both of their records are right here, Shen. The captain is... I'm trying to think. I feel like making her a universal donor would be funny. Would be fitting.
That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be.
Isazel's O negative and Hookman is AB positive.
Wait, O negative. She's a universal donor, but doesn't that mean she can only receive O negative? She can't get anything else. Okay, all right, we should have plenty left over. I think I haven't used a lot of it, so we need to get the surgery set up, get the table ready. God, let's assess these and see where we can suture. The scanner. We need to scan this for broken bones. Get an idea of what's going on here.
Already on it.
At this point, Lone has put them down on the two operating tables because there's two operating theaters in the medical pod. Lone's able to move through these pods pretty easily, so yeah, he's able to like unscoop one onto the one and then put Hookman down on the other. For scanning them, I'd like to get a computer's check since that's the scanner. I guess medicine also would work.
Okay.
Those are sort of the two.
We could each scan one of them?
I mean, sure.
Cool.
Take your choice for whichever skill you're wanting to. I'm figuring for both of them is going to be one red, one purple.
Shin would probably try to go to the captain first because it's the captain, but if Norin would step in, then doesn't. Shin's first priority is stabilizing the captain first and foremost. I'm sure that's everyone's first and foremost, but
No, Norrin will let you take over, but they already have the scanners set up to go. And let's see, computers and medicine are the same check for me.
And what's the difficulty?
It is 1 red, 1 purple.
Yellow, green, red, purple.
Do I have any skills for this? I might as a doctor. Surgeon. When I make a medicine check to help a character heal wounds. I'm not healing, I'm scanning. Okay, so that's... doesn't factor in here. Okay. I'm not resisting any questioning. I'm doing just fine. Norrin hasn't grilled me yet. Oh no! Failure 2 advantage.
And I just got 3 advantages, so we both failed.
Does that just mean it's really bad, or does that mean there's something like interfering with the scan? Maybe some sort of particulate in some dust that was in the explosion? Because I could see like it's ridiculous, but I can see something like lead.
We also crash landed.
That's true, and we've been using the stuff all day. Maybe like power is having an issue or something.
Low battery and
having to divert power from different healing stations or something.
I'm liking that it's essentially running the engines at full, like the power generation of the engines at full. They haven't had a chance to rest. The sun is just starting to set, and I know that you aren't going to stop, but usually that's when things calm down. So you might be able to get ahead on power generation, but at the moment, no. Like, this is late in the day. Power's flickering. You're able to get a basic look, but you're not able to get any help. You're not able to get much benefit. You can see that, like, yes, they do have broken limbs, like a leg and an arm, as I had said earlier. But you're not really able to get too much on the internal.
So we can't see if there's any, like, internal bleeding or bruising.
Well, it looks like...
You can see, like, large bleeds. You can't see bruising. Like in Isazel, you can actually see that there is a abdominal bleed, but you can't see where the bruising is going to start or continue from there.
Are we got at least one compound fracture, contusions? I'm not getting anything on this. The scanners... I don't... Is your scanner working?
No, the power is flickering. Where's Aziz?
Yeah, that's a good
and the M's.
Well, the M's were just bringing tables in, but I don't know where they went to.
Norrin flicks on inner ship comm. Aziz.
Yes?
I need you to divert all power from the ship to the med bay.
Gotcha, boss. I will be on it in a moment.
We don't have a moment, Aziz. Things are really heavy here.
My legs can only go so fast. I'll get there as soon as I can.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that's what you meant. Hookman can't pay you if he's... Well... Okay.
Wait, something happened to Hookman?
Aziz, focus. Just get the power diverted, please. Thank you.
Click. Okay, so both of you do have advantages. Shen's got 2, and Norrin has 3.
I think pushing those towards making sure the equipment doesn't fail on us is good. With getting Aziz to divert power.
We might have a backup generator that's it's gotta be almost out of fuel by now, but it was set up at the other end of the tent. Maybe one of the M's can grab it or something, but we might be able to hook it up here and give ourselves just a bit more juice.
Aziz got it, and in a few moments, the power is going to normalize.
Okay.
Okay, good.
That is being taken care of.
Can we see major fractures and stuff so that we have an idea? Okay.
You absolutely get the equivalent of an X-ray, but you don't really get... Like, X-rays are great for seeing bones. They suck at seeing soft tissue.
Right. All right. If you can keep Hookman stabilized real quick, I'll get there in a second. I need to do surgery on the captain right now. We've got some broken bones in. We got We've got an oblique fracture. There's a compound fracture sticking out of her leg over here. I just, I need to focus on one at a time.
Then focus.
You're scary calm right now.
It'll wear off.
Oh, you too, huh?
Keep going.
Yes. Shin goes to grab. He's already washed and gloved up and begins grabbing the surgical tray from which one of. I know one of the droids is. Ouch is the one with all the needles, and Medics is the one that has all the arms, right? Or is that backwards? Whichever one has the. I just grabbed like the tray from whichever one.
Ouch is the medical assistant droid. They're the sort of spidery one with the far too many arms. Far too many arms. They're the FX droid. The other one, Medics, is a bit more of a actual surgeon type.
Okay. Then, Ouch, we use Snorin in stabilizing and securing fractures. Medics, help me with surgery. We're going to need... I need suction, I need saline, I need blood. We're going to need all of the suture kits we can get, and here we go, you know? Let's, I'm going to start with the leg fractures. Shin's going to begin, like, feeling around and trying to start setting fractures and stopping bleeding and all that.
Okay, so in both cases, they have medicine rank 3. So consider everything that you're doing as a combined check with someone who has medicine rank 3.
Does that mean I just get a boost if I also have medicine rank 3? I'm 3 yellows. Okay, so just...
Yeah, if you're at 3 yellows, then that. If you're at less, then the combined rules.
I would like to also flip a destiny point.
I mean, that's fair. Meta-wise, which are you doing? Are you going for wounds or critical? Or I should probably just get if either of you are going after the critical, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll just assume it's more.
I think that the critical would that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I think the critical would probably be more important for stabilization. So
yeah,
if that's what I'm gonna if I'm gonna do surgery, I need stable first.
I mean, okay, with Isazel, meta-wise, we're looking at double her wound threshold. Like, she has 24 wounds out of 12, and has a at the brink critical, which is target suffers 1 strain each time she performs an action.
Oh, good. She's not performing any action, so we're fine, right? Sorry.
Hookman has 23 of 14, so technically not as bad, but that's a technicality. And has the crit of Overpowered, which I'm always nice when it's an overpowered one when they go under their or over their wound threshold. Because otherwise it's like 3 crits in a row. Because they'll just take more damage.
Is the captain's... That's 4 purples for at the brink?
The crit is 3 purples.
3 purples. Oh,
yeah. It's not one of the about to die kind.
I got you. All right, medics, get the Bacta ready. Start an infusion, and I'm going to make my incision. So here we go.
Medics will give an extra boost.
Oh, cool. Perfect. I also need to... Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
5 advantage. I need to do Destiny also.
Was that with the Destiny?
That was with the Destiny. I added the green. Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't get the critical. Can we say that I'm stopping all the bleeding and having medics suture like minor abrasions and contusions and stuff?
Yeah, I can go with that. Absolutely. That, like, at least setting some of the stuff, and like as you had said earlier, Isazel had a compound fracture, like with a bone sticking out. So yeah, I'm figuring that like that's at least set.
Mm-hmm. Shin just looks worryingly at Norin for a split second, and then back down at the captain, like one of those "this is kind of bad" moment.
I'm willing to do a Norton roll. Is really what it is.
Yeah.
To do this sort of as pseudo popcorn, where since Shen went first, I kind of want to go back and forth between.
Absolutely.
It seems like a thing.
I'm stabilizing Hookman.
Okay. So stabilizing Hookman, it's also going to be a hard difficulty. I'm going to go with, due to his age and this amount of injury to him, I'm going to use a destiny point to upgrade it to a 1 red and 2 purple.
You can have that point right back.
And don't forget you've got FX with you.
Yellow, green. So, boost die for FX.
3 yellows, right? They have 3 ranks. If you've got 3 skill and they've got 3 ranks, wouldn't that make it 3 yellows since you're using the combined?
Yeah, they do have.
Well, if I upgraded that check, then wouldn't that make it 4 yellows?
Yes, that would make it 4 yellows.
Okay.
That would.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 yellows, a blue, boost die for, of course, our combined check. Can I have a boost die since Hookman is a clone, which means that his biology is fairly uniform. Standard issue, yeah. So there are probably files upon files upon files that Norin and Shen have studied, and that FX and Ouch also have engraved into them on...
Especially medics and Ouch.
Yeah.
They absolutely would.
Okay.
But yes.
And
yes,
you said that was a hard difficulty, so that was a red and 3 purples? 2 purples?
2 purple.
2 purples.
2 purple.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. 4 successes and 3 advantages. Yeah, so I think Hookman is good to go for a back-to-bath.
Okay.
Stabilizing him, can we... You said it was a different check if it was to take care of those crits, huh?
Correct.
So I suppose since I did not say that this was for that, that does not happen.
I mean, you would, if you want to do a second roll to work on the crit, yes, you absolutely can.
Okay. Then I will.
Okay.
Do it.
So 3 yellows and a green.
Okay. The one thing that I do want to deal with first, before we get to the crit one, is what do you want to do with the 3 advantage?
I don't know, man. I'm not a doctor.
Okay, I really do like this, is that the 2 people doing the medical checks are doing the I'm not a doctor.
Hey, listen. Hey, listen. For all anybody on the ship knows, Shin's a great doctor.
I am a doctor,
no
but I'm
one's
not
died
that
on my
kind
watch.
of doctor, Shen. I just sit here and I feel useless.
No one's died on my watch yet on this ship.
I mean, we could just go pure meta on this and go with like an upgrade to the next check.
Yeah. Honestly.
We don't necessarily have to do it narrative. If we can come up with something narrative, that's always great. But sometimes we can only just do the meta mechanical thing.
I kind of want it to just be like, we take care of his crit and then we throw him in the back-to-bath. He's good to go.
The Bacta is already prepped for post-surgery also, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, it's already filled. That's been started since we've began, so we don't have to worry about the tank being, like, refreshed or filled or anything.
Yeah, they've been running it pretty much the whole time. Difficulty on that, because it's a crit, it has a defined one. It is going to be a red and a purple on account of I can't hog destiny points.
You can.
Well, I can, but then it turns into a very boring thing.
All right, red and a purple. So
Yeah, it's
yellow,
red and
yellow,
purple.
green, red, purple. Can I apply that same boost from earlier on account of Hookman being a clone?
Wait, didn't you get an upgrade for the 3 advantage? Didn't you get an upgrade?
Did also get
so you
an
get
advantage.
4 yellow.
4 yellows.
I was like, please wait, no.
4 yellows. Can I argue for... Okay, then this is a share check, so argue for my same boost from before. And red purple, yay. It would help if I included the R in there.
Overrated.
2 successes, 3 advantages, and a triumph.
Control, Norin.
So Hookman's fine.
Nice.
He just wakes up. He just sits right up. He's good. No.
Okay, so
No, I'd have to put him back under.
Yeah, right? Give me the hammer.
Healing the crit is a 2 success. There is also the 3 advantage, which in theory could heal strain on him.
Yeah, absolutely. He probably has a bunch of strain.
Yeah. And then there's a triumph.
Yep.
Assuming the previous check was a medicine check to heal wounds. Because I was kind of assuming that. Or at least meta dealing with it that way. He is currently sitting at 18 of 14. I remember seeing it, I don't remember exactly where, was when healing a crit, you can use triumphs to heal like 3 wounds on someone. You're setting them or whatnot, their entire body feels better because of it. So if you want, you can use the triumph for that or some other thing.
Yeah, this is a check to heal Hookman, so Hookman is fine. Hookman is great. Hookman's gonna wake up tomorrow morning feeling like 10 years younger.
A little less gray in the beard.
Yeah. He is prepped for the Bacta tank and bopping around there, assuming no one has Bacta-related talents. He will be out in about 6 hours.
All right, Norin takes care of that and turns back to Shen. All right, Hookman's ready to go.
Amazing.
Hookman's in the drink. What do you need?
Shin closes his eyes, takes a deep breath. All right, game time. So we need to scan the blood, make sure there's no infection. We need to get filtered in the new blood. We need to. Medics has got this break set. I need to try and meta give her some HP. I'm gonna try to getting this. This is a difficult wound. I'm gonna have to try to stabilize her more before I do any work because it's not great right now. So everything will be fine. I'm a great doctor. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We need to keep the vitals checked. Can you make sure that if her breathing starts going down, that you grab this gas bag and just put it on her nose and mouth and squeeze. Just squeeze. Kind of like a 1, 2, 3, like a breathing cycle. You know, like steady but not rapid.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Every once in a while, we're gonna need to check her pupils and see if we get any reaction. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try to stabilize this real quick before I get any deeper into this wound.
Okay.
Not the critical. I'm trying to get some HP.
Okay.
Some wounds back.
So, with that amount, an incapacitated character is a hard difficulty. And yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this one as well. So it's going to be a red, 2 purple, and I think with the way everyone's on edge, it feels like a setback should also be in there.
Oh, totally. Let's see. And I get a boost for medics. Do I get a boost for Norn also for helping stabilize? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks, Erica.
I think you might get to use my intellect too, or...
Ooh. What's your intellect?
4.
Ben's like, wah, wah, wah.
No, I'm here for it.
Cool, I'm going to upgrade 2 then, so I get 4 yellows. 2 blue. I think that's all I can really... ask for at this point. So... Oh, setback is S. It's not... Yes, okay.
Correct.
Perfect.
Technically also K, but...
Oh my god.
Oh god. 2 advantages and a despair.
Man, why does D1 always hate me? Every time I really need some rolls, D1's like, nah, we're good.
I mean, the boost not helping is typical boost, but...
Wait, one more boost for Speaks Binary.
Yeah, absolutely.
So another boost?
Yeah, one more boost.
One more boost on that.
Okay. Let's get... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Blank. All of the boosts, I think all tonight that I've rolled have been blank. No, I got some. That's incredible. Thanks, D1. You're the best. Do we start getting alarms like heart stopping or something? Like we start getting some critical alarms going off?
As I had said earlier, you did notice that there was an abdominal bleed, and it seems to be getting worse.
Oh, Criff, we need suction, and we need to make a very careful incision on her abdomen. And we need to get this tube in here. We need to get this blood out of here now, but we also have to make sure we're getting blood in where it needs to go. I need to pass it back to Norin, right? Can I give that to Norin while Shin will come back and try to...
At this point, it seems like both of you are working over Isazel. Hookman had been passed off to the nurse droid or whatever, Lone, to dunk them into one of the 2 Bacta tubes. And now the 3 or 4 of you actually are at there, because medics would be there, Ouch would be there, then there's Norin and Shen. So all 4 of you are at this table helping out as however you can.
Okay.
If it's Norin wanting to, following what Shen had just been saying about what's needing to happen because things are going badly with the abdominal wound.
Maybe Shen can't stop what he's doing because he's in the middle of like an actual surgical procedure, but this is like taking precedence.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Cutting Isazel open to release pressure, or am I like setting up in a blood transfusion? Like,
Shin pulls his gloved hand back, draws a bloody X. Okay, right here. Just make a small incision. You should be able to. It'll start coming out. Right. You're gonna need to get suction in there, and then we'll have to get some intravenous. So find like a big vein on arm, leg. But right here, this big bump.
Veins are going back to the heart.
Yeah, okay, well then get that, yes. We need to get it back into the heart. We need to get it pumped through. Fresh, good blood pumped through. Because there's a lot going to come out when we cut this up. No, just a very small, maybe inch and a half, and then get the suction tubes in here. Don't put it in the wound, put it, we might have to in a minute, but for now, just catch everything that's coming out, and we'll get the new blood in.
Okay. I get to roll that now.
Yes.
Okay. We have 2 light side points.
3.
3.
Yes.
Okay. Then I will spend 1. Yellow, 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 green. Boost die. Boost for it being a shared check.
Mm-hmm.
I made an X.
Well, if it's a shared check, actually, wouldn't I use Shen's ranks with my intellect?
Yes.
So 4 yellows. A blue for boost, blue for medics with Speaks Binary.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the difficulty, dear GM?
For this,
to combat a despair.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it being another 1 red, 2 purple, and a setback.
Okay. 4 successes, 2 threats, a triumph, and a despair.
And thus, the narrative dice system has proven itself out again.
Power goes out after you get a thing. What if Shane starts getting wobbly?
Okay, first, the 4 successes go into... You're able to get the incision in the right place, and it does flood. The flooding of it is unexpected to the extent, like this is... It's off-putting. You were able to get suction on it, but the initial surge just sort of gets down onto the table and covers like the left half of Isazel's belly. And that is absolutely worth 2 strain. Then we get a triumph and a despair. And I want to do the triumph first because I want to make sure that the despair doesn't impinge on the triumph.
Okay, who's taking the strain?
Norn.
I'm taking the strain. Cool.
Yes.
Apparently I have 6 strain currently. Should probably do something about that.
I hear stims are great.
Got something for you.
Anyway. The triumph. We're taking care of the crit. So the crit has been taken care of.
No. The crit has not successfully been rolled against.
Yeah. I'll do that next.
If we go by standard crit rules, the crit can't be dealt with. Since the crit has been rolled on, it can't be dealt with at least until the next day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
But,
thank you for that. I'll be able. We can RP that into like maybe inducing a coma or something.
But there is a triumph here, and it could be something along the lines of allowing a second attempt on it. Like the successes, at the very least, are going into wound recovery. The triumph, if you're wanting, could be on allowing a second heal the crit check to be done, if you wanted. Or if there's any other ideas that you're wanting.
The triumph is that we found the source of the internal bleeding and we're able to suture it.
Okay.
Nice.
Which, mechanically, I suppose, would help with boosting Isazel's HP, yeah?
I think it would help. It would help stabilize, right? Like,
Yeah.
we're not losing blood, so her body's not like struggling as much.
She still needs a blood transfusion. Anyway,
Yes.
what's your despair, Ben?
Whoa.
I have one ready. But I want to hear what you have.
This is. You guys are like in a standoff, you know. It's like a high noon with the despairs.
Okay, the one that just jumps out at me for fitting / being slightly mean is the power goes out.
I have scanner goggles.
That affects everybody.
Any handheld personal light source still works. The FX and 21B both have lights on them. They've essentially got like high focus lights so that you can see wounds and that sort of stuff, but like the electrical system for the entire med bay has gone out.
Dank ferric. All right, I need all angles, lights, all the angles we can get.
At this moment, I am willing to have the one handheld radio that is there crackle to life for a somewhat brief moment. XL1 to Cod 4. I repeat, XL1 to Cod 4, in the clear. I have hitched a ride on the Buckethead communication. Evacuate current location immediately. The location has become far too boring to be sustained. I repeat, evacuate immediately. Light show incoming. There are bucket carriers between you and Father's ship, and more coming in barely over the rooftops to get to the Bobbing for Organics hotel.
What?
If you get flushed along the main road, I can rendezvous with you shortly. And the radio cuts out.
Wait.
XL1? Who?
Wait, where's Kedra?
I'm the only one who can fly this ship.
Okay, well, if you've got...
And the power is out.
Do you think you could help SE and the M's?
I can, yes.
Two things. One, at this point, you can feel the ground rumbling under you for a brief moment. And the other part is the radio comes to life again of, sorry about that. I'm just having to reboot the power core. It's coming online, but it'll take a moment or two to start feeding power. It should be up and stable once it's back up.
You're doing great, SE. Hookman's fine.
Thank you, Azzy. Hookman's great. Shen, what was that message again? XL1 light show incoming. Codfather needs to move.
I have no idea. At one point, I thought it was. There was a word he said that the droid said that I can't remember what it is now, but it made me feel like the opposite of what I thought.
I'm trying to remember who XL1 is, and I cannot. Exile 1.
Ah, it's Jones. I thought it was Jones from the voice. I don't know. Is it boring? I don't.
Exile 1 to COD 4 in the clear.
It looks like it says they said that it was boring, but it's.
Wait,
we can't
COD
leave
4.
because it's boring.
We're not the COD 4.
Who's COD 4?
Kedra is COD 4.
Oh, buckets. She's got
bucket carriers between you and Father's troops. Ship. We're Father's ship.
We are the Father's ship. Oh my! We gotta get the engines at least hot enough to get us out of here as soon as Keter gets back. Or
bobbing for Organics Hotel to the medical to the hospital.
Hold on. I need. It's Shin. Goes back to the captain. I don't know.
Okay,
I can't.
That's a massive distraction. We need to focus on keeping Isazel alive.
Yeah, I'm worried if I can't get this fixed now, we may have to induce a coma, get her in a back to tank, so we can get out of here because this is not good. It sounds like light show incoming. When I hear incoming, right, I feel like that's big booms and bucket heads. This is. Listen, I can induce her, but I want to try one more time.
We need her, so let's do this.
All right, let's do this. All right, I'll do another. This one is for the. I believe this is for the critical. We just want to, because that's what's left. I mean, she's mostly stable. I know she's a lot of wounds, but if I can secure the critical, that will put her in a state in which she's not in peril anymore. Right? We can get her in a back to tank.
I thought we couldn't tackle the critical again until tomorrow.
Your triumph
allows us to tackle the critical again. Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay. So it's. I'm also going to upgrade, so I get the 4 yellows.
Perfect.
And are both droids working on this now?
Yes.
So they get 2 boosts.
Hey, 2 boosts for.
Yeah. Can I?
Plus 1 for speech binary.
Oh, that's right. Can I get another one
Norn
for the stabilization that already happened? Like, since we have a net positive has occurred?
I'll go with the full upgrade.
Oh, snap. Okay. So, green. Nice. And is it still 3 difficulty with an up? Are you going to make it 2 red?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
So we don't have to worry about flipping points.
Gotcha. All right. 4 yellow, a green, 3 blue. Is there still a setback?
I'm going to go with yes.
Okay.
Between just everything going on, there should be a setback.
Got it. Perfect. Okay. I don't have anything for setback. Nope. Okay. Please, D1. Please. 4 success, 5 advantage. Yes! Yatta!
All right, so the crit is cleared.
And I'm assuming she suffered a high amount of strain.
I mean, yes.
But also, Shin, I don't want Shin to pass out. How much advantage would it take to keep Shin? Because since there's been numerous doses, how many advantage would it take to keep Shin conscious and functional to help get us out of here? There's the 5 advantages, one more stim.
I mean, in all seriousness, even if I go with Shen has been somewhat popping these things regularly, Shen should not be.
Well, also the stress from the hut situation.
Yeah,
like
you've also got a fair amount of strain. Is really where I'm at.
Oh,
you've still got a lot of strain left. So
yeah, I got a good amount. I've got 3/4 of my strain left. I haven't applied the ones from the stims yet because I haven't.
I mean, that's fair, but
okay,
you haven't been taking a dozen stims yet.
Sure, then I'll give it all to Issa, and maybe the back to have a be able to get Issa into the back to tank, so that we in a quick enough fashion that we're able to get back to the flight station.
Yeah,
I don't know if the ship can fly.
Oh God, Norin, okay, everything's good. We don't have to put her in a coma. We can get her to the tank. We just gotta go slow. Not so slow that we're in danger, but we don't. I don't want to open any of these stitches.
She's gonna be okay.
Okay, I'm not gonna get a roll on this just on account of I don't really want it to fail. I mean, it was going to be.
I was getting ready to prepare cybernetic organs, so I mean,
we'll see how that goes.
Right.
But at least at the moment, Isazel has still a fair amount of wounds, looking at fair chunk into the back to tank. So cybernetics might still be needed. We'll decide that later. Also, there was enough despairs in there that we could arguably go with it.
Yeah.
I'm figuring that, Lone is able to get in there and carefully lift up Isazel and settle her into the back to tank.
Cool.
Figuring that, like as I said before, Lone's pretty good at moving around in the pod. Like, it's kind of his normal work environment. He's able to get into the operating theaters, obviously, and is able to get to the back to tanks and just easily set whoever is in his grasp in. It's like moving around a bag of grain in some ways.
Oh.
A few more limbs to it, but yeah.
When she wakes up, she's getting such an earful.
You have no idea.
Am I in line? Am I second in line then?
I've already tabled a conversation with her.
All right. Don't forget to mess with her if you're going to talk to her first. Like, oh, your legs are... We had to replace your legs. You got pegs or something. And then pull a blanket up and be like, gotcha. I don't know.
You can talk to her first then.
Whatever happens. Well, you did great. Let's try to get us out of here. I'll do what I can to help you. Because I can't, I don't know much about getting all this stuff going.
I'm assuming the two of you watched Isazel get put into the tank.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're moving into more of the normal parts of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're doing that, first you're passing by the hut.
I'm sorry. I was like, oh my gosh, it's a tent. We have to get everybody inside.
Move.
You're in the actual pod.
Okay.
The pod that's been attached to the Codfather.
Right, but we
have a general tent outside with people who are less injured.
There is still that, yes.
There's
can't actually
move.
A fairly large tent, yes.
No, you're right. All right. Should I go get L1 and start moving everybody in?
Let me go talk to Aziz. I need to see if the ship even can move in his condition.
All right, well, I'll start moving the less wounded people in.
Practical side on that, there's just no way to have enough room.
Oh.
There is some room as a general ward. In fact, as you're discussing this, you're moving out. You see the Clatuinian who is still standing there. that apparently does actually sound like Foghorn Leghorn. And the hut that has had part of his tail amputated is still in one of the recovery beds and still passed out. It's a ward you probably could get, I don't know, maybe 20 people in.
Can I flip a light side point to say that, well, Shin's not using his bunk, the captain's not using her bunk, Hookman's not using his, all these rooms are there's more rooms open than would be normal, that we can start putting people in who are less wounded, that don't need to be like stable, that can just like strap in, and maybe not everybody, but like
figuring, yeah, you keep probably getting like another 10, 15 people in, but
we have more than that.
Yeah, we're talking, by this point, that's gone on for a few hours.
I'm just starting to imagine like Shen and Norin standing in one of the halls, both still like covered in blood, yelling at each other because Shen's like, "We've got to move the ship," and Norin's being like, "We can't move the ship."
Oh, this would be the perfect sort of dramatic bit, is the two of you just sort of turning and looking out, like there's a window in the top of the pod. You look out, and this is the first time Shen has actually looked outside. Shen has been in these operating theaters for the entirety of the day, has no idea about what's really been going on outside. And then Shen sees the tent, the second tent that has been put up, and people milling about. You can see ambulance speeders coming and setting up. Like, there's an entire triage center that has been set up here, and you can see a refugee processing place, for lack of a better term, like, or at least a mustering point for refugees that this has turned into. Like, this is the place where everyone's going.
There's just not enough.
For better or worse, we're stuck here.
Then I'm going out to start helping triage. If you get the ship
They're
going,
fine.
Let me know.
I can handle it. Go take a nap.
I can't.
As
your
superior
physically,
officer.
I'm just telling you, physically, I can't nap right now. Like, even though I wanted to, I got at least another, I don't know, hour, 40, 30 minutes. I can't. Like, trust me.
I'm at this point, oh geez, I am just kind of wanting a leadership versus discipline.
I don't have any leadership.
I don't have any discipline.
I mean, hence the reason why I'm kind of giggling at this, but it really feels like the right moment for this check.
Let me make sure I don't have any skill checks or interrogator.
So opposed check versus each other. Am I just rolling two greens?
I mean, there's destiny points.
Bad cop. Intimidating.
I'm gonna go with, like, you do get a boost.
Me?
That Norin gets a boost, yes.
I mean, I can use Stroke of Genius.
You're gonna use intellect on me? You're gonna use intellect on me?
Yes, I am.
You can't outfox a fox.
Go right ahead on that.
You're not a fox.
Good luck. No!
4 successes and 4 advantages. You think I don't know how many sims you've taken, Shen?
You couldn't possibly know.
Yes, I do. Go to the med bay, take this combination of sedatives, go to your bunk, set an alarm.
My bunk is full. Just send the droids out there then, at least. I'll go.
I will
back
go
to my bed
with the droids.
All right, thank you. Sorry.
I expect to see you again in 2 hours. Bye.
Thanks. Bye. She lowers his head and walks out.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Heroes of the Hydian Way. You can find show updates at linktree/The Hydian Way, and you can find me, Ben, on the socials at DeuteriumEyes.
You can find me, Erica, at goodwitchstudios.com and linktree/Erica Goodwitch.
You can find me, Zach, at linktree/Tales of the Outer Rim.
And we are all at theheidiandway.com, where you can find previous episodes and previous seasons.
You can find more episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music. Plus, you can help us out by rating, reviewing, and subscribing.
You can holocom us at heroes@theheidiandway.com, and you can find merch at tpublic.com/user/theheidiandway.
If you like what we do and want to support the show, you can find us at patreon.com/theheidiandway.
Or you can send the team some calf at kofi.com/theheidiandway.
I lost my notes that I had for surgery terms that I was using last time, so I'm trying to bring it up real quick.
No worries.
When you shoot, which one is the in and out? The blue ones, red ones? I don't know. That was me, not Shin, by the way. I can't remember if it's artery or vein that you want to get the blood into.
Yeah, I'll just repaste the entire actual text.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh my
Thank
god.
you.
Yeah, no, I was meaning to. It's just
Exile 1 to COD 4 in the clear.